So we're talking about the latest trend out of the financial services industry that you really kind of need to keep your radar up for as an investor and be very careful about, because it's really going to be pushed onto the investing public, and you really need to understand what exactly it is that they're trying to do. And what we're talking about is sort of this expanding opportunity to invest in private markets, or as a recent Wall Street Journal article referred to it as, the private markets craze. So what's going on? And so we'll start with sort of what it is, right? And investing in private markets is very unique and not really something that's generally available to the regular investor, right? I mean, you can invest easily in public companies like Amazon, Microsoft, that are available to anybody on the stock exchange. That, by virtue of them being publicly available or available to everybody, that makes them public companies. But the flip side is that there's also a lot of private companies out there. Private companies like Nelson Financial Planning, for example. Like, you can't buy stock in Nelson Financial Planning because we're not a public company. We are a private company. And the reality is that the private markets sort of focus on those companies and loans that are affiliated with those types of companies, and obviously not readily available because they're still private, but they are a area where a lot of folks in the industry are saying, well, we want to be able to give John Smith, who's an average guy on the street, we want to democratize investing and give him the opportunity to get into this area of being able to invest in private companies, or being able to give a loan to a private company. So this notion of private equity, private credit, the reality is it's long been kind of restricted to pensions and endowments and other institutional types of investments. One is more sophisticated investors than just the average person. But this push is, they say, oh, we're going to democratize investing so that everybody has the same opportunities. And sort of the other part of the argument that you hear as to why this push is being made, beyond this democratizing investing argument, is that there are less opportunities in the public market these days.